Okay, hello and welcome everybody. This is going to be a multiplayer battle replay. I'm playing as the Geats and my opponent is playing as the Sassanaid Empire. My build I'll show at the end. I've currently got 3 Viking Raider horse here. I've got them under a couple chevrons. No, I didn't actually chevron these guys, sorry, my bad. I've got 4 spear units, I've got some heavy melee elite Nordic warriors, we've got 2 axe warriors which are gold chevrons, they're the only chevron ones we've got. Viking raiders, a couple of very light bows, and then we've got our general as that as well. The enemy guy has got 2 Indian elephants, he's got some immortal spears, some Sogdian warriors, immortals again, not very high tier though. And he's got his general unit, which is Persian nobles, very crap. But what he's done, he's obviously bought the expensive units of the elephants and basically banked all his money on that. Currently, the battle is going on in the forest, or will be going on in the forest. So when I was actually doing the battle, it was quite hard to see anything. So I'll be able to zoom in now. I was trying to get my bows ready to target this elephant dude over here. So obviously get him to enrage. And obviously we're going to get my cavalry to charge in and take out that elephant. The other units will obviously come in, there we go, in the forest. We've got quite a few going on. Let's start moving over. Okay, archers are starting to fire on these guys. Sorry, axemen and spears, swords have got some volleys actually, they're firing in, and these are mortals. I'll get my archers ready to take aim at these elephants, which they should do in a minute. There you go, they're taking some shots now, some flame shots, trying to get them to charge against the enemy. Obviously setting the forest alight as well, which is pretty cool. We've got these guys engaged over here. We've got my swords against their mortals. We've also got my cavalry engaged. Not yet actually. We've done charge on these guys here. But these ones are moving up. We're going to get these axes in. So horse is back, and now we're going to go for the elephant. I'm going to try and get a spear unit in here as well at some point. I didn't do it straight away though. Let's get these axemen attacking these spears. Let's carry on. These guys actually haven't committed yet, because I was probably too busy micromanaging it. As I see, moving these guys in now. Archers are still firing. This axeman is on his own on this side, unfortunately, so I'll get some troops over to this. There you go, the spearman's actually moving there, maybe to attack this guy. And they're actually taking some losses. No, not yet. They will take some losses with these guys in a minute. There we go. 21, 20. You can see it's a bit of a clusterfuck to see what he's doing in the forest there. These guys are still engaging, they've killed a few. And the swords are starting to win here. The axeman is obviously going to beat the immortal spears. He didn't have too many units compared to mine, and mine were actually quite gold chevron. He wasted his money on the elephants, which obviously didn't charge at all. Now they've gone mad. I managed to get them to go mad. They currently hit my axemen, which is a bit bad, but they're going to be charging back into their troops, which are obviously going to get more losses. My archers, these are the weakest archers you can get as well. Nordic bows, very, very cheap, but they've worked out very well because they're taking out this elephant and he's charging into these guys. I've taken over this side of the flank, so these axemen, swords, they're going to take these guys on. And I've got the other spear unit to take on these elephants, while these cavalry are going to try and wrap them up as well as soon as possible. That sword's pretty much done. That guy's moving, stop him, and we're going to move these guys over. It gets into a bit of a blobfest after this, but and he's even got his general in the mix, just taking losses. These guys are still going crazy, and now they've died. He probably actually killed them. Let's get these swords in, spears in. It's going in my favour, so we're getting everyone over. These guys are going down. They're pretty much done now. But yeah, I think the only drawback with this battle was just I couldn't really see what was going on too much in the forest. It's hard to get through the foliage. Now I can, because obviously you're doing it in replay mode, but I've absolutely devastated this fucking forest.
The enemy are losing ground.
The archers have done absolute carnage. And we're just starting to move these guys up now. Let's get these axes in. And he conceded. So let's see what the troops were. So I had 2,320 men deployed. As you can see, this is the downfall from my opponent. He only deployed 1,400 troops, and it's because he spent all his money on the elephants. He didn't even chevron any of his guys. I chevron my 2 axemen. One got 171 kills, one got 45. That was probably the one that got massacred by their elephants, but which was on their own. Everything else, 30, 23, 77, pretty decent kills. Same with the swords, pretty averaging. These guys only got 11 or 20 kills, but they've set the forest on fire and obviously caused one of these guys to go mental. And these guys killed the elephants as well, so they were getting high potential kills, not obviously killing more people. But again, there's a stat in about 70 for the Sogdian warriors, 60s, 70s for the immortals. Average kills, but obviously I had more troops and I had the coverage as well. They couldn't really use the elephants in the forest, that's why I stayed there. And they couldn't charge. And I used my 2 bowmen, which is shit, to the best abilities. So it's a quick battle. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll be bringing more in the future. So probably something a little bit more intense than this one. This was just a quick battle that I won, so I thought I'll quickly upload it. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.